At 10:30, the body of the former Justice of the Supreme Court, Ruby Opio Aweri, arrived at the High Court in Kampala to be honoured. The body was received by the Deputy Chief Justice, Richard Butera, and other judicial officers. At 11 a.m., the special sitting of the Supreme Court, led by the Chief Justice, Alfonso Owunyidolo, and other 4 justices of the bench, commenced. Deputy Attorney General Jackson Kafuzi, under Article 132 and 133 of the Constitution, presented an application to grant leave to judicial officers and staff to honour the late Justice Ruby Opio Aweri.
There is no doubt that the nation at large will miss his noble service.
The application was tabled on grounds that the late was a distinguished lawmaker, among others. The respondents, led by the President, Uganda Law Society, Bernard Owundo, did not object to the application, citing that the late Justice Ruby Opio served the judiciary and the country with utmost humility and dedication.
And has served the legal fraternity, the justice, law and order sector, and Ugandans. He deserves to be commemorated and honored.
The panel of justices were then pleased to grant the application for the distinguished service the late rendered to the judiciary of Uganda for all his 39 years of service. Later, a session of eulogies also commenced, where the family members, led by the eldest son, praised him for his love, kindness, and integrity.
He taught us not to show off. That is why not much is known about us. We don't show off. We are simple and ordinary.
He's a fallen giant in all aspects. A fallen giant in all aspects. People have called him humble, loving, what? I would like to add he was equally generous.
He wrote quality judgments, good, well-reasoned judgments, which are increasingly getting rare.
The principal judge also spoke of him as a great lawmaker who loved conserving environment.
Why he invited me was to give me a lecture on how I should plant trees. And indeed, before I left his home, he packed 3 boxes of 3 types of trees, and he put them in my vehicle. He said, I know your vehicle may not have space, but you can fold these chairs behind and take these trees. And he has been asking me all the time to take him to see those trees.
Justice Ruby Opio Aweri served this country with distinction and dedication as a judicial officer for a period of close to 40 years.
The Chief Justice, Alfonso Owunyidolo, and his deputy spoke of the deceased as a lawmaker, a hard-working man, as well as an environmentalist.
He was an environmentalist, practical, and he also studied the law in that area. He simply loved trees. He taught us all how to love and plant trees.
We remember him, we recognize him for his meritorious 4-decade service, leaving a trail of impeccable character, sound output, and inherent commitment to duty.
There was also public viewing of the body. The late Justice Ruby Opio Aweri was born on 31st May 1953 and served the judiciary for 39 years. Flavian Nkuze for CTV PM Edition.